Tyler Leach, we won't know how this turns out for a couple hours yet, but you did what you had to do to at least be in the conversation. How good do you feel about the way you came back today?
I felt like I played pretty well today. You know, yesterday I felt like I played really well. It was just kind of a weird round. I just couldn't really get many things to go my way. But I just, kept with that, stuck with the same positive mindset. I just told myself, you're playing good golf right now. Just come out tomorrow, don't change anything, just play the same way, and you'll probably shoot a good score. And that's exactly what happened. I'm pretty proud of myself for that.
What got you in the right frame of mind early?
I would say, the tee shot on 10 was pretty big because I think I hit the fairway, and I think that might be the first time I've ever hit the fairway. It's just, it's not that hard of a tee shot, but it's just so intimidating because there's trees, and if you hit one, it can really get away from you fast. So, but I just stepped up there and just hit a driver right down the middle, and that kind of, gave me confidence, like I'm hitting my driver well, so just keep being aggressive. And I made a lot of smart decisions today. It laid away from some pins where I felt like I needed to, and ones that I could attack, I did. And made a couple putts and played pretty well.
What, as you moved along the round, after a good start like that, do you start to get greedy at all? And and if you go like 3 or 4 holes without a birdie, are you starting to wonder what's going on? And do you got to make more? How do you keep the mindset from getting too far ahead of yourself?
Yeah, that's always tough with golf. You're always thinking ahead. I feel like playing 4 years of high school golf, I think I've done a pretty good job now where I don't get too far ahead of myself and not thinking about the end result. So I just stayed patient. I just kept hitting where I needed to hit on my approach shots and off the tee, and really just tried to be really precise with everything, and it worked out.
Did you visualize some plastic swimming pools on the target areas, or how did you?
I did, actually.
Did you really?
On the last hole I did. I ranged it, which probably seems kind of odd because I was only 39 yards out, which usually you don't range it when you're pin high on a green. But so I ranged it, and I figured I needed to land it about 30 yards, and I'd roll out next to the hole. And I executed it. I think I landed probably almost exactly 30 yards, and it rolled out 5 feet below the hole. It was perfect.
And what happened on that putt?
That putt, so I was reading it. When I read it from behind the putt, it looked like it was going to break to the left. And then I went up over on the other side of the hole and read it, and it looked like it was going to break to the right.
Sure.
So I just figured, well, I'll just play it straight in, and that's usually what I do in that situation. So I played it straight in, and I hit the putt right on line. I went through my routine and made sure, kept everything the same so I could hit a good stroke, and I did, and it just broke too much to the right. But all you can do with putting is just hit it on your lines. That's all you can ask for. As long as you hit a good stroke and hit it on your line, it should be good.
And before that, I needed to ask you about you and your coach's decision to take the Higley Highway up number 9. Going over in one fairway. Yeah. Did you see him do that last year?
Yeah.
And did you do that yesterday?
Yes, I did do it yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw him hit it down there last year, and I was like, well, actually that gives you a slightly better angle to the pin, and it probably takes off some yardage because it's dogleg left. And so I got in the practice round. I'd thought about doing it before I came down here, and I got to the practice round and hit it, and I just like that coming in from that side.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the last 2 days I did that. Yesterday I hit it just a little too far right, so I ended up in the rough with not a very good lie, so I couldn't go at the green.
Sure.
But today I hit it a little farther left off the tee and stayed in the first cut, and I had a good lie, so I could go at the green.
And you just kind of left it out to the right of here?
Yeah, so I kind of had an uphill lie.
Yeah.
So the miss is probably, you're gonna miss right in that situation, and I was just a little late on my release. Sure. And but it ended up in a decent spot. It wasn't too bad.
And lastly, the waiting game begins. Are you a guy who will refresh golf stat 1,000 times between now and the end of the round, or will you just wait to see where things finish up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see. I never want to cheer against anybody, so I hope that they play well coming down the stretch and make it interesting finish. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat some food and just relax and not worry about the scores and try and block everybody out, because I'm sure they'll be trying to update me on everything that's going on. I'll just wait and see, and if I'm fortunate enough to finish at the top of the leaderboard, then I'm sure they're probably going to tell me then. So
definitely.
you know, I played well today. I gave myself a chance, and that's all I could ask for. So hopefully it turns out.
Tyler, heck of a career. Congratulations.
Thank you.